The issues with the previous president outweighs any vacation time to me.
Okay.
No, I don't think he vacations that much. Not like Trump used to do it.
He's constantly on vacation. I'm not even sure if he's aware of what's going on around the world.
He can't even function. He
He's
has no brain.
Vacation.
Yeah, he's kind of lost in the sauce, so.
What's going on, everyone? James Klug here. 50 Cent recently ripped Joe Biden for his Delaware beach trip amid the Israel-Hamas war, which brings up one major concern. Biden is on pace for spending 40% of his presidency on vacation despite numerous disasters and 2 wars. So do Americans care about this? Today we're going to find out. Let's go talk to some people. Huge shout out to Ruthless Americans for sponsoring this video. Do you guys think that Joe Biden is a hardworking president?
Yes.
Yes, I do, for sure.
I'm not very fond.
Hell no.
No, he's a clown.
No, it's hard for him to stay awake.
To
Yes.
be president, do you think?
I don't want to get in political.
Yes?
Yeah.
So we have a yes, we have a no, but I don't want to get political. Sir, what do you think? Do you think he's a hardworking president?
He maybe works as hard as he can,
Okay.
which isn't enough.
You know, that's tough to say just because, you know, we don't get to see what he does every day.
Okay.
We get bits and pieces from like the news and the media, so it's tough to have like an absolute opinion on what's actually happening in Washington, D.C.
Is he really going out there? Is he really in tune with the American people and what they want? Hell no. Is he doing a good job at playing his role and being a puppet? Absolutely.
I mean, maybe he's hardworking, but he sure sleeps a lot on the job, and he doesn't seem to be clear of mind.
Do you think he sleeps a lot on the job? What do you think about that?
No, I don't. I think he's working hard for this country and doing the best he can.
I think there's a lot of things going on in the world, and I think sometimes what people care about is controlled and guided based on maybe some things they're invested in.
The reason I'm bringing that up is actually because a popular rapper, 50 Cent, was calling him out on Instagram the other day for his Delaware beach trip amid the Israel-Hamas war breaking out. He posted a picture of Biden basically sleeping on the beach saying, "Hey Joe, get the F up, we're in trouble, man." He also posted another one saying, "We got some real going on out here.
Yeah.
Joe, what's the plan? Get a tan and chill? Come on." Do you think that he's vacationing too much as a president?
Not at all. I mean, I think he's entitled to take a little bit of relaxation. That's a tough job, so no, I think he's doing the right thing, the right way.
On a personal vacation?
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't think he vacations that much. Not like Trump used to do it. You know, golfing like almost every day.
There was a Washington Post tracker for Trump golfing.
I absolutely think there's so many things going on right now when, to be laying on the beach and getting a tan. I mean, I get it, we all got to get some sun, but like, this ain't the time.
He's constantly on vacation. I'm not even sure if he's aware of what's going on around the world.
He can't even function. He
He's
has no
permanent
brain.
Vacation.
Permanent vacation, brain-wise.
Perma-vacay.
Yeah.
He's not all there. You can tell. If he speaks, he stumbles. Stumbles where he walks.
Well, I think this, the numbers that came out was that he has vacationed more than any other president.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's ever been elected. Going back to your question, like, is he working super hard? You know, based on his behavior and what he's doing, not as hard as all the other presidents before, 100%.
And I guess piggybacking on kind of 50 Cent's concern there, Biden's on pace for spending 40% of his presidency on vacation, 40% of his presidency on vacation right now, according to recent reports. Does that concern you?
I don't know if I believe that.
Is that a shocking number to you?
No, because quite honestly, I don't believe it.
Maybe he's ready for retirement. He needs to know. I mean, yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
surprise me. He's always in Delaware, wherever the hell he goes.
Yeah, especially when we're about to be in World War III, you need to be, working your ass off to figure out how to make everything better. Instead of being on the beach, it just doesn't look good.
Trump was 26%. Does 40% concern you, the White House?
The White House reported that?
Yes.
I've never heard that.
All right, everyone, let's take a few moments to talk about today's sponsor, the people that made this video possible, Ruthless Americans. Ruthless Americans is a blue-collar clothing brand for the hardworking American that isn't afraid to show their love of our country. That's a bit refreshing, isn't it? Their clothing is incredibly comfortable and durable. I'm wearing their 1776 line right now, but I want to show you guys some of their other collections. This is their American Pride collection. The fit is absolutely perfect. Their brand new Just Pray collection. These are all American made, of course. And their Save Our Children collection. You guys, 10% of their Save Our Children collection is donated to their partners over at Operation Underground Railroad to fight child trafficking. These are just a few of the great designs available at Ruthless Americans. Each one of these collections include hoodies, long and short sleeve tees, hats, tank tops, and more. Ruthless Americans is a small, patriotic business located in Southern California. I've spoken with the owner multiple times. He is a great guy that loves our country. You guys, this is a business I'm really proud to support. Go support them by picking up a few shirts, a couple hoodies. We have winter coming up, so you probably want to jump on that. I promise you guys will love the quality. Visit ruthlessamericans.com or hit that link down in the description below and use offer code KLUG15 to get 15% off your order. Again, that is ruthlessamericans.com, offer code KLUG15. Take advantage of this deal, you guys. Let's get back into the video.
What do you base that on?
So you base it off of
Show
when...
me the facts.
Yeah, I can pull it up if you like, but you basically base that off of when the President of the United States leaves D.C. for personal reasons, essentially. So Trump was 26%, Biden's on pace to hit 40%. There's some context with Trump's because everyone around him basically called it work vacation. Right. That was a common thing. Anyways, it's public information.
With everything going on now, that's the last thing I would be thinking about. He stepped up to the plate, and he is a good leader. What he's done.
What do you mean by everything going on?
There's a war going on in the Middle East.
Yeah. There's two wars right now.
Well, there's one in Maine, too.
So with everything going on, the President of the United States spending 40% of his time as president on vacation is the last thing you're thinking about?
Yes, I'm not even thinking about that.
I mean, define vacation. I mean, we all it's 24 hours in a day. So if you sleep for 8, is that a vacation? I don't know.
I don't think that would be considered a vacation.
Okay, well, that's just my opinion.
Okay.
Let's get real, the Hamas-Israel thing, that's just like a tip of the iceberg. There's so many people who are suffering right now in our land right here that's going on, from the homelessness and even money that's given to that and it not being applied properly to mental health issues and housing. I mean, we're on this beautiful beach. It's also freaking amazing.
There's also a lot to be grateful for.
There's also a lot to be grateful for, but there's a lot of effed up pardon my language, I don't know if I can curse, but there's a lot of up that's happening that we're just still kind of sipping tea and laying on the beach getting a tan. So I think when these tragic things are happening, no, it's not the right time for a vacation.
If there are things going on in the world that affect this country, and the Israel thing is one of them, the border is one of them, if those things are happening, the president should be in office trying to fix those problems. Congress as well. They should be there working. We're paying them.
I mean, would people care if the country was in a good place? If the country was in a good place, if the economy wasn't in the if there weren't all these wars going on, they wouldn't care if you took 80% vacation.
They would care a lot less.
They would care a lot less. So that's ultimately what it comes down to, is the reason why you care he's on vacation so much is because he's so ineffective.
So primary issue there is optics over everything. There's all this stuff going on, not good optics for him.
Yeah.
Do you think it's bad optics or no?
No, I think we should be thinking about other things right now and not worrying about what he's spending on vacation.
I don't know about that, and I would have to look into that
before
I can comment on that. So
if it were to be,
I don't think it's true though.
You don't think it's true because it's a high number?
Right. Higher than you're saying Trump was vacationing? I don't think that's true.
Yeah, we had Obama, 11%. George H.W. Bush was actually pretty high, about 36%. But Biden right now is setting the record. I guess if what I'm saying is true and turned out to be true, would that be concerning?
That would be concerning if it was true, which I don't believe it is true.
Based on that, why is it more concerning about his vacation time versus things that have happened in the world? His vacation time seems really minute compared to the last president, to me.
Vacation time. Okay, so it seems like a small issue compared to a previous president, or compared to what's going on in the world.
Specifically,
which one
the previous president.
Okay.
You mean, he had way issues with issues. The issues with the previous president outweighs any vacation time to me.
Okay, so the reason why this was a debate is because you have all these things that are going on, not only in the country, there's been numerous disasters going on in the country, but also we have 2 wars. So the question is, Should the President of the United States be setting records for most vacation time out of any previous president, or no?
I
So
think
that's
like
really it.
32 wars going on right now, something like that.
Two major ones.
Well, that's the thing.
That we're
two
involved
majors
in.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is he going?
Multiple places. Home in Delaware.
I don't see this on the news.
You don't see it on the news? Why do you think it was talked about so much? You were talking about Trump golfing. Why was it talked about so much on the news for Trump golfing, and you're not seeing this on the news? What's going on there?
Maybe I'm not paying attention as much.
It wasn't talked a
That's fair
lot
answer.
about Trump golfing. Which
a lot
we
of talk,
saw.
yeah.
No, not a lot of talk.
Okay.
How much did he spend playing golf? That was at least 50%. Come on now.
Washington
He was
Post?
always playing golf.
Washington Post had a tracker for how many times Trump was playing golf.
And what was that?
Well, that would count towards his vacation time when it comes to, yeah.
So you're saying that 26% includes his golf time?
Yes, ma'am.
Interesting.
He's doing more golfing than any president has ever been in that office.
Yeah. Is golfing do you think that might be a bigger problem
I
than?
think it's a problem for him because you know he just likes to go out there and golf and not taking care of business of the American people.
So still no though. 40%.
And I
Trump.
say yes.
Yes. Trump was at 26%. We had George H.W.
definitely don't
Bush, which was
believe that about
36%.
I don't believe that about Trump. All of his numbers are inflated or deflated, depending on what works for him. I wouldn't believe that. It's probably like
Well,
86%.
it's public information. You can like gather the information.
Okay. Well, you know what? The news is distorted in the way that it makes it look good for that,
That is true.
person.
You can make data
So
look
yeah,
like
data lies. Sorry.
So maybe the golfing was an issue, the vacationing on the beach.
About Trump, a lot of issues. And it started off with him not showing his taxes.
Yeah.
That's where it started. I don't know.
We got to get those taxes.
Got to get the taxes.
I'm just saying, I don't.
Believe it.
It's too much fake news out there. So for you to just come and say, hey, he's been on vacation for 40% of the time, what do you
On
feel
pace,
about that?
not on pace. So that doesn't mean he's going to finish his presidency that way, but he's
Right.
on pace to do that. Yeah. It's lying to make Biden look bad, but lying to make Trump look good, or
It depends on the question and the circumstance. In the case with Biden,
Same question for both.
20%, yeah, I think it's lying to make Biden look bad, and 26% lying to make Trump look good.
it's the fake news media.
That's what we have today, unfortunately.
If you're doing the work and you're going on vacation, so I mean, as long as it's a balance, I'm okay with that.
What 40% vacation? What percent would be too much in your view?
Well, it's not about the percentage.
People who support Biden, even though they see that, they're still not going to be critical of him because even if he's at 40% vacation time, he's still satisfying that one standard. He's not Donald Trump. That's all it comes down to. That is the state of American politics, is that you hate the other candidate so much that it doesn't matter what your candidate does, so as long as they're not the other candidate.
Lastly, I've had a handful of people that said 40% no problem at all, especially because the workload is there, his performance is there. Who cares if it's 40%? What would your response to that be?
So if I have to work overtime to make up the difference between what I had under the last president and this president, then he shouldn't have 40% vacation.
It's like the economy, inflation is all out of control. So how much vacation time does the normal American citizen get right now? So if they don't get a normal vacation time, why should he have extraordinary vacation time?
I don't know what movie they're watching, but they're incompetent too. If they believe what he's saying is true and what they're doing to this country, they need serious help. We've gone from being totally independent to being the whole world's ready to blow up in 2 years. If you can't see that, what's wrong with you?
Why do you think he is vacationing so much, if you just were to guess? What's going on there?
Well, I think there's a number of factors to it, so it's not just one thing, but I think he's vacationing so much, I think because of, you protect what you value. You always protect what you value, and it seems that if you're going to vacation a lot of times during the times of war right now, everything that's happening across the world, especially everything that's happening with the border, everything that's happening within our cities, and it doesn't seem like there's much protection that's happening on his end to make all these things peaceful and have freedom here in the United States, and especially with all the other countries that we have treaties with and that we're aligned with. And so it seems to me, that the United States is not that valuable to him in some sense, because you protect what you value.
I think it's his health, that he's out of energy. I mean, that's got to be one of the most difficult jobs in the world, and he's too old.
he's just not all there anyway. So, you know, I don't think he knows what's going on in the world. He's just reading the script. So I don't even think what he says is coming out of his own mouth.
So perhaps he's taking the vacations not necessarily to vacation, but to recover. Like,
Both. I think it's
Get
both.
some sleep.
Okay, both.
Whatever.
Yeah, he's kind of lost in the sauce. So.
All right, everyone, that is it for today. So we had a ton of mixed responses. We also had a lot of people saying how Donald Trump was absent compared to Joe Biden. And it was pretty obvious that propaganda worked on many of these people. You guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe for more videos and hit that bell notification button so you're notified next time I post. I'll catch you all in the next video. Biden a hardworking president? Oh, okay. What do you think? She's gonna take this one.
Now, we don't want to vote for Trump.
Okay.
So we're hoping a moderate shows up.
Did you feel like Trump worked harder than Joe Biden?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, harder worker. Not much better of a president, but definitely harder worker. Got what he said done that he was going to do, and he definitely was very verbal about everything. He didn't hold back, so
No.
I did like that about him.
Okay.
And I would vote for him again.
You would vote for him again over Joe Biden?
Yes.
He had really good policies. He tried to get all the right things done, but he couldn't help himself. You know, he talks like he's in junior high and he's the big bully.
Some people
So
love
you
that.
Don't like it. I know we don't like